Hi, Evil fans. Welcome back to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
In this video, we'll be discussing Evil, Season 3, Episode 3. And it's called The Demon of Sex. And if you're going to title it The Demon of Sex, I'm going to need more sex.
There was, not really, like, a snippet towards the end.
I was expecting there to be something sexy going on with every one of our adult characters.
We've seen much more sex in demon or shows that were not sex in the title.
Yeah. So underwhelming with the sex part, but it does feature one of my favorite characters, Sister Andrea. So there is this newlywed couple who are having trouble with the sex, their sex life. They are having allergic reactions to each other, which is kind of funny, but Kristen said something like that's a thing.
So she really did a good job of explaining how that is possible.
Yeah.
Medically or psychologically and or psychologically. So I was like, okay. But the hives is different from claw marks appearing on your skin.
Yeah.
That's not hives.
How do you explain that?
Still, they're not hives.
No. So Sister Andrea and the demon, she's there, she's seeing him. There's that goo.
Slime.
Apparently that's what they leave behind. But, she's doing a great job of, I like that she stands up to everybody, including Leland, but also Kristen.
Yes.
She's like, no.
She stands her ground. She's not taking no. She's not going to leave the room.
Mm-mm.
No.
So,
I like her rapport with the demon, too. They have a very funny exchange.
I always think the demons are so funny.
They are. This one's particularly funny because he's mad when he knows that he's losing. I loved when his ear and his eye were on the table.
He's such a brat, though. Yes. Okay, so Leland, Dum Leland, sees Sister Andrea talking to herself. We know she's talking to the demon, and then tells on her to Monseigneur. And he's so immature and stupid. I hate him.
Yes.
But when he tries to say, I think her health is declining, she's getting older, he questions Kristen, and she does not throw her under the bus.
I love that Kristen had her back.
Despite the previous tension.
Yes, exactly. Because the enemy of your enemy is your friend. That was the perfect illustration of that. Leland is obviously the worst person in the world.
Did you think that she was going to agree with that? Or did you think she was going to be like, yeah, her health is failing?
I don't know, actually.
I didn't either.
I didn't really think one way or the other.
Yeah.
I just kind of was see where it goes.
Well, I think at first I was like, oh gosh, just to get her out of her way, she's going to say it. But then for a split second I said, oh no, maybe, because she knows that Leland's on the other side of this. So, all right, now let's talk about Ben the Magnificent. And he is not okay.
No.
He says so.
That's literally what my note says. Ben is not okay.
Ben is not okay. I have it as well. He's not okay when he sees the eyeball come up from the toilet, and he just kind of looks at it like, yep, that's about right.
He's like, I'm losing it.
This is my life.
And the daughters, they all say, you're not so magnificent lately. Oh, come on.
No.
Don't kick him while he's down.
Ben the Magnificent will always be magnificent. Yes. But he says something I've never heard of. You tell me, Miss newly titled school psychologist. What is culturally derealized? Because I think I have it.
I have not heard that before. I wrote that down also because I wanted to know, is that actually a thing? Because he says that the girls diagnosed him with cultural derealization. I don't think that's a thing.
It could be because I grew up in Las Vegas. You see a lot. Nothing really phases you,
Yeah.
So maybe he's saying that because that's how he looks at that eyeball floating. He's just like,
I'm done.
Yeah, that's my life. This is what I've gotten into. But his sister comes to the rescue, Karima, and takes him out, and they have fun.
Yes. I loved that we got to see more Ben, because we were just saying we need more Ben, and then Karima, them together interacting is one of my favorite parts of Evil.
Such a great relationship.
And she's like, I need to show you where actually smart people are. And I love when he says, what is this, a Mensa thing? And she's like, no, these are actually smart people.
Oh.
Dig. That was really cool.
Yes, I love that she's like, I'm always right.
Yes.
I don't know. Is she the little sister or the big sister? I don't remember.
I don't know if they have addressed that yet.
It doesn't matter.
They are intellectually equal. We know that.
Sure
Maybe
are.
she might be a little superior, actually.
At times, it definitely seems that way. See, I thought Demon of Sex. I was like, the succubus is coming back for Ben.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't get any of that sexy succubus.
Yeah, you're right, actually. It was misleading, this title.
I'm going to need a Demon of Sex part 2 and bring it. But, that couple did have some pretty, I don't know, some people would say kinky sex with the knife and the biting. But, hey, you like what you like. And it worked, but the demon was involved in that. So
yeah, when the demon got involved in that, though, it was it got a little weird. But hey, you know, I guess if claw marks won't appear on her back, I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, maybe it's working. Anyway, let's talk about Crazy Grandma Cheryl and Dum Dum Leland. So the new task that he has for her is to make Macabre coin successful.
The new cryptocurrency Macabre. So, you know, so I love that they call it Macabre, because do you know the word macabre but spelled differently? It's Macabre, but it's spelled macabre, or pronounced macabre.
No.
But they have macabre is Makob, but macabre actually means disturbing and terrifying and having to do with death. Yeah. So I was like, I love that they called it that.
Good job!
I know. I recognized it when I heard it, and I like looked it up to make sure I was correct. But yes, that is how you spell it macabre, but you pronounce it macabre.
I was hoping there was something to it because I was like, oh, backward? What does it mean? Boca?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Yes.
Yes, so she recruits that really annoying makeup influencer Melinda's.
Which I love it when Melinda's on. Sorry. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good representation of some of the influencers. Yes. Not all of them, but some of the influencers out there.
Yes.
And Crazy Grandma Cheryl was so devious when she fires Taylor. Yes. When she holds her EpiPen hostage.
So Christine Lahti is the best actress because she goes from being kind of like intimidated by Leland. Well, not even by Leland, but by the millennials. Yes. When they like belittle her and say, okay, boomer. You could see in her face that she doesn't like feeling that way, but she does. They make her feel that way. And then she comes back with a vengeance. Don't ever say okay, boomer to Crazy Grandma Cheryl.
No, do not mess with her.
And she has a witness too, so he knows. And then he can tell everyone else.
So she's feeling the power.
Yeah, she's like, no one else is going to mess with her.
No. This episode was definitely like just like an in-betweener episode. Mm-hmm. But yes, we did get to see more Ben, so that's probably the best part about it.
Mm-hmm. And more with the daughters. I love that the daughters are getting more time, and that they gave her the idea for the influencer thing. So I like that they're kind of getting into like the storylines more as well.
Yeah.
So really good.
For sure. Mm-hmm. All right, everybody. What did you think of this episode of Evil? Please comment below, and then like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.